Hey everybody, Hadidi here today, and I'm going to show you how I make the layered ribbon fabric buntings or banners. You may remember back to one of my Halloween posts where I just did this really long string of the striped grosgrain with a little bit of eyelet lace over it, and I mean it's like yards long, and I just wrapped it around my mantle decorations. Well, today I'm going to be using, I know this looks a little weird too, so this is my sewing machine, because I sew them together so that they're nice and sturdy. So that's what we have set up today. We're going to be starting with some 447 series, the eyelet lace, okay? And then we've also got this 381 series, which is like this super gorgeous, like clear sheer with a tinsel on the edge. It's amazing. So snowy, Christmassy. We're going to be doing white on white today. Just so, I mean, you see that they're in some Christmas cards up there at the top of this blog post. So over here to the side I have a bunch of strips cut of the sheer, and they're different sizes because I just went quick. I have we'll be sewing a lot together, so I didn't spend a lot of time cutting them. I just made sure they were long enough and a little bit longer to trim later. And then as far as the eyelet lace goes, I just cut every 2 notches on it, okay? And I've got a huge stack off camera over here of both of those. And I've got both my top and my bottom thread ready, and I just really wanted to show you in video form how to get those banners with a little bit of space between them. It is going to get a little bit noisy, but I promise I'll slow down the sewing to talk to you about each step. So first I've just layered my eyelet right on top of one of the shears, and I've got it underneath my foot, and I'm just going to give it a quick sew forward and a quick sew backward. My reverse button is up here out of camera, but I'm just going to, it's called a back stitch, and it's to set the stitch in place so that it doesn't unravel. Okay, so I'm going to do that real quick. It's going to get a little bit noisy. Okay, so that's ready, and I can continue. Now I'm just going to get a second piece of each and layer those, okay? I'm going to have them ready to the side here, but I'm going to go back to this one because we need to sew it through to the edge, and we're actually going to sew a couple stitches off, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, see how it's back here, and I've now sewed this length. I kind of use this as a marker. Now I'm going to slide this under. I'm going to lift up. My needle is still down in the machine. I'm going to lift up the foot and slide this right under just to the needle, and then go again. And now we've got space. See, they're not sewn together. We've got space between the two. I'm going to do the same thing again to the back. Here's a third one. Oops. Make sure my needle's in, lift it up, go, and sew again. And I just keep doing that until I have a nice big long string of banner or bunting or whatever you call it. And the nice thing about this is, if you're doing a bunch of Christmas cards, then you can just keep going and just snip off bits as you want, or you could use this for your Christmas tree. Excuse me. You could use it like I did around Halloween as just a decoration. I mean, you know, you could decorate the baby's nursery with little bunting. It could be for a party. You could do a million things with this. Anything that they use bunting for. Now I just gave it a back stitch there because I want to pull it out and show you. Now I've got this little banner. See how cool that is? And this one's so nice and pretty. Alright, thank you.